Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So today is my video of me climbing Galtymore. So Galtymore is another high point in each county or county top. This is the highest point in County Limerick and County Tipperary. So another double one like Mount Leinster being Carlow and Wexford. So that's 4 checked off the list now. We still have a good few more to go though. It's a large it's the highest mountain in the Galtys Mountains. Obviously the highest point in both counties, and also the highest point in Munster outside of Kerry. So it's 917.9 metres or 3,011 feet. As I said, it's located in the Galtymore Mountains, which spans Cork, Limerick and Tipperary. And there's a good few villages and towns nearby where you can stay or get food and stuff like that, or recover or prepare. Kilbehenny, Mitchelstown, Anglesborough, Tipperary Town, Ballyporeen, Aherlow and Galbally are just some examples. There's still many more. What I'd recommend is it's a moderate to hard climb. You're going to need, if it's from, I'd say, April to September, you're going to need proper gear. You're going to need boots. You're going to need 2 pairs of socks, one for afterwards, another pair of pants, a jacket, gloves, hats, everything, because there's a lot of snow up there and deep proper snow. It was up to my ankles when we were up there, so you'll see that later in the video. It was really thick. But then I'm not sure what it's like during the summer. I think it's a bit lighter, so you could probably just go in just a tracksuit pants or something and no jacket, depending on the weather of the day. As I said, moderate to hard. But also what I'd recommend is do it in a group if you're doing it for your first time. Then if you've done it maybe another once or twice, then you could probably do it on your own. But you'd get lost without a group on the first time because there's no path and you just have to figure it out yourself. So we did it in a group, obviously. But anyway, enough of me rattling on. Let's just get straight into the video. I hope you guys enjoy. Right, so these are just some clips from the road on the way. So this is just the main Cork to Dublin road. Probably, if you're from kind of the south of the country, you probably passed on this road a lot. This is in the direction towards Mitchelstown. So you've seen this mountain a lot actually. For even if you've never climbed up, you've probably seen it a lot on this motorway. And then this is just entering Kilbehenny, which is obviously I did a separate video on the Tri-Point village. It's a little interesting, nice little village, small enough. As I said, it's just famous really for the Tri-Point thing. Inside it's got a nice few pubs and a church and kind of everything else a village would need. A nice little spot, simple, plain, but just standard stuff, and it's just a nice village. And then just leaving it now, and then it kind of gets interesting again, because when you're on this road, when you turn off from the motorway and you're on this smaller road, you're only in Limerick for about, I would say, less than a minute. You leave Cork and then you're in Limerick, and then you get into Tipperary after about 20 seconds. It's nuts. And then there's the sign obviously for the climb, and this is just the drive up. This is just passing some a few just fields and houses and sheds. So just don't park there. There's a parking place up at the top, so just don't park there because it's bad for the people living there. Right, so we've just arrived now. We're in the car park and we're ready to go up there now. Loads of snow up at the top of it, so might even see my first bit of snow of the year. And I'm not sure if it's snow or just frost, but I think it actually might be snow because it does snow up here a lot. I think this is one of the snowiest areas of the country. But yeah, but that would be cool if there is snow up there. But sure, we'll see in another little while.
And I was told no rocks.
So there's actually a good few sheep in the area. There's a lot of them now. They're obviously somebody's sheep, but they're just left to roam, which is rare to see if you're not from a mountainous part of Ireland. There's a few more up there. And there's the peak. Still more of these sheep now. These are Scottish blackface, I believe. We're going down up now. We're getting close. Well, close enough. The snow will start appearing soon enough. But still, very nice views in there. Not be down mountains in Waterford and down into the valley. Right, so I'd say we're kind of getting towards the start of the end, I suppose, the start of the summit up. But lovely views. I don't know what town that is down there. I think that might be Cashel or Mitchelstown maybe. Not sure. Check later. But anyway, still quite nice weather. It's probably a bit cold, but it's alright. Right, so one thing that we noticed on the way is that there's a lot of water coming down the path. So what I'd recommend is just be ready for this if you're coming from kind of, I'd say, around October to maybe April. We're doing this in March, so it's not too bad. Still obviously the snow, but it's just a bit wet, so definitely bring boots and a spare change of pants. So it's starting to get a bit windy up here as we're getting closer now over there. Down there are the Cumber Mountains in Waterford, I think, and a few fields down there that kind of is, I suppose, Lismore and Tallow and them areas. So quite interesting. Right, so apparently there was a plane crash or something. It's very hard. Yeah, I think it's a plane wreck, but the writing was very hard to read, but I think a plane crashed here. Starting to get a bit of fog up there now, so that's hopefully it'll go away when we're finished, but we'll see what happens. Right, so we're heading up. This is Galtymore, I think, and there's still a bit of kind of bog turf. There wouldn't be much turf cutting up here though, I'd say. But if you're from here, you can tell me. But very nice. Right, so we're really starting the ascent now, heading up the path. So when you walk past the sheep, then you're on the county bounds there between Limerick and Tipperary, and then up at the top is the split peak. Right, so it's really starting to get uneven now. It's very boggy and very wet. The snow has kind of stopped a bit, but it'll start up again there. That's Galtymore there. and it gets really, really steep up here, so you have to be careful. I brought poles, so that helps. Still a few sheep up here. We're getting up to the County Bound section of the hike, and there's Mitchelstown down there actually, which is funny because in my Mitchelstown video we saw Galtymore and vice versa now. That's a bad tree here actually. The water's dripping from him. I don't think they'd be cutting turf up here though. Right, so we're walking exactly on the county bounds here. This is I think this is Limerick. This is Tip. And it continues up there and it divides the peak. So we're getting up very close now, we're nearly at the end. But yeah. I've never seen in my life outside the Christmas decorations. Yeah, so not real. You see them in movies and stuff. So actually down into Tip and up into Galway there, Kerry. Right, so up here again now, and actually we're kind of, that's all Tip Limerick there, Tip's there. Where that's kind of up into and kind of up into the Midlands direction. And that's Tip Town, I think, or sure. So more ice comes up here, and there are fairly big ones up here now. Right, so we're very near the top now, but the snow is foot deep. Very deep, and you can make a good few snowballs. And just be prepared if this is only March, then it'll be a shock of what December or November might be. I just successfully made it on the top. This is the three capstone, so I know which one is the proper one. This is the shorter one with ice on it. That's another one. And then there's a big cross up there, so we're going to try to take a look at that. I think that's the main one because it's the biggest. But I think we're still walking on the county bounds now. So we're walking. This is Galtymore, the highest point in County Tipperary and County Limerick. I'm not exactly sure the height, I'll check that later, but very snowy up here with the cross. And there's the other peak of Galtymore, I think. But not a very clear day. It was clear enough earlier, but now it's kind of darkened up. Now it's very snowy up here. I think this might actually be the snowiest county peak in Ireland, but yeah. The highest location in the Galties, in Limerick and Tipperary, and also the highest point I think in Munster outside of Kerry. So I'm in Limerick, down Tipperary. 2 foot and 1 foot in each county. So let's clear it off a little. It's still very snowy up here, and the snow seems to have melted down now. That's beautiful, and now this is looking down into Cork, Waterford and Kerry in that direction. Right, so you already noticed there, but you can barely see it through the camera, but it's actually the ocean down there. That's the Irish Sea, I think, or maybe the Atlantic, I'm not sure, but that's down kind of at the Yall and then into Dungarvan. Right, so we're beginning the ascent down now, heading back down, 2 hours to get down that side. So that's going to go. So we're down, kind of clear down. We're down in Galtymore, and that's the valley over there. And further up into Clare and Galtymore. We notice how thick the snow is now. This is the thickest I think it is. But, oh Jesus, it's massive. My feet are very cold after that, but yeah, it's a lot of snow. Right, so we're kind of down from the steep bit now, heading down towards the down flatter. But what's funny is that a sudden snowstorm, well not a storm, just snowfall has burst out here. There's a grey sky over there. I think it's actually just rain down there, but it's snow up here, which is quite cool. They're only very small, but it's still quite interesting. Right, so the snow is kind of gone now. The lake is down there still. The snow is falling, but like most of the snow is gone now. But kind of made it off the real peak. Kind of clear now. So that is snowy now. The snow is kind of gone and it's cleared up a bit. It's still on the county ground. Right, so pretty much all the snow is melted now, but there's still a bit of snow falling, so quite interesting. We're back here now and we're just going to go down there and we'll be at the car park before you know it. Lovely split in the V-shaped valley with the sky. See down into Mitchelstown and kind of just North Cork, then onto Waterford and back into Tip and Limerick. Still a few sheep.
Really nice to see halfway.
Nice to me. Made it back now. We're finally back where we started. Right, so we're back here in the car now. Back where we started about 4.5 hours ago. Right, so I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you again very, very soon. Bye. Right, so I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you again very, very soon. Bye.